West Asia, how has the battlefield intensified and escalated over the last 7 days? Tensions in West Asia are on a knife's edge. Iran-Israel conflict has entered the 7th day, showing no signs of de-escalation. West Asia stands on the brink after Israel launched another wave of strikes on Tehran, reportedly targeting Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei's hideout. Now, as explosions rocked Iran's capital, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, has issued a chilling warning saying, and I quote, "Nobody knows what I will do next week, and it will be big. My patience has already run out." Trump claimed that Tehran had reached out for talks but declared that it was too late, calling Iran totally defenseless. Trump's sharp rhetoric triggered a furious response from the Supreme Leader of Iran, who has accused him of making cowardly threats and asserted that Iran will not be accepting peace under threats. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also released a statement saying Israel has complete control over Tehran's skies and that Israel is hitting Iran with tremendous force. He also further thanked the US President Donald Trump for standing by Israel in this entire situation. Amid the rising conflict, US has also deployed fighter aircraft, stealth bombers and additional warplanes in the very Middle East escalation and the war that is currently raging on. Let's quickly take a look at some of the reactions that have come into the story so far.
I have ideas as to what to do, but I haven't made a final. I like to make the final decision 1 second before it's due, because things change. I mean, especially with war, things change with war. It can go from one extreme to the other. We have the best weapons in the world, by far, nobody close, and certain countries take advantage of that. Israel has incredible weaponry, so we'll see what happens. I've been asked about it by everybody, but I haven't made a decision. He said I was going back home to make a ceasefire. Not a ceasefire. We're long beyond ceasefire. And I said, why do you say that? Why would you say ceasefire? It's a bad term to use. Because a ceasefire means like everything's going swimmingly, we'll take a little time off. It's not. We're not looking for a ceasefire. We're looking for a total, complete victory. Again, you know what the victory is. No nuclear weapon. Well, I don't want to get involved either, but I've been saying for 20 years, maybe longer, that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time. And I think they were a few weeks away from having one. And they had to sign a document. I think they wish they signed it now. It was a fair deal. And now it's a harder thing to sign, It's a lot of water over the dam. But, it's I say it very simply. Iran can't have a nuclear weapon. Too much devastation. And they'd use it. I believe they'd use it. Others won't use it, but I believe they'd use it. So that's it. It's very simple as far as I'm concerned. They can't have a nuclear weapon. I have a plan for everything, but we'll see what happens. We've got a ways to go. They should have made the deal. I had a great deal for them. They should have made that deal. 60 days we talked about it, and in the end they decided not to do it, and now they wish they did it. And they want to meet, but it's it's a little late to meet, but they want to meet, and they want to come to the White House. They'll even come to the White House. So we'll see. I may do that.
Have you closed the door on meeting with them?
No.
Okay, so it's still open to them coming here in your eyes.
They asked if they could come. We'll see if that happens. It's not that easy for them to come. They can't get out. They're in Iran, and in one case, the guy wanted to come so badly, but he can't get out because there's bombs dropping all over the place.
You had to go home.
It was suspected from the beginning that America was also involved in this malicious move of the Zionist regime. But with these recent statements that they are making, this suspicion is being strengthened day by day. The Iranian nation stands firm against the imposed war, as it has stood so far, and stands firm against the imposed peace. The Iranian nation will not surrender to anyone in the face of imposition. The Zionist enemy has made a big mistake, committed a big crime, and must be punished, and is being punished. It is being punished right now. The Americans, those who are familiar with the politics of this region, know that America's intervention in this matter is 100% to their detriment. What they will suffer in this regard is much greater than what Iran may suffer. The damage America will suffer if it makes a military intervention in this field will undoubtedly be irreparable.
אני מבקש להודות לנשיא טראמפ, ידיד גדול מאוד של מדינת ישראל. אני מודה לו על ההתייצבות לצידנו. אני מודה לו על התמיכה שארצות הברית מסייעת לנו בהגנה על שמי ישראל. אנחנו משוחחים ברציפות, כולל ששוחחנו אמש, שיחה מאוד חמה, ואני מבקש להודות לנשיא טראמפ על הגיבוי. אנחנו יצאנו למבצע הזה כדי להסיר שני איומים קיומיים על מדינת ישראל. איום הגרעין ואיום הטילים הבליסטיים. אנחנו מתקדמים צעד אחר צעד בהסרת האיומים הללו. אנחנו שולטים בשמי טהרן, אנחנו מכים בעוצמה אדירה במשטר האייתולות, אנחנו פוגעים בגרעין, בטילים, במפקדות, בסמלי השלטון.
There's only one person that was elected president of the United States. Yeah. And the American people elected him to make these decisions on their behalf. And if and when those decisions are made, the department is prepared to execute.
And Secretary, Iran's military and leadership is in complete disarray right now because of the bold actions by Israel.
Which we did under the Biden administration. We know right now that Tehran understands exactly what the president is saying. He set 60 days. The world can believe it, and the world cannot believe it. He set 60 days. They had an opportunity to make a deal. They should have made a deal. President Trump's word means something. The world understands that. And at the Defense Department, our job is to stand ready and prepared with options, and that's precisely what we're doing.
With that, Pranay Upadhyay joining us on the broadcast. Pranay, very good morning to you. And, well, we have seen the developments so far. Do help us understand, with Trump's claims coming in and different claims coming in with each passing day, the world currently is more focused on what exactly is he about to do next, especially with what he has said in terms of how next week he shall be doing something big.
Good morning, Shreya. And if you pass through all his past statement, you can make out that what he's inching towards, where he is moving towards. And this clearly indicates that there will be a denuclearization of Iran. What does it mean? It means that there will be a bombing on Iranian nuclear facilities, and there has been bombings, and there will be more bombings. Especially if you see, in conjunction with the latest statement by the IAEA chief Rafael Grossi, he clearly indicated that there has been a damage at the Natanz nuclear facility of Iran, but the Fordo and Arak and other nuclear facilities of Iran are largely intact. Fordo is considered to be the most probable target because that is the Iranian facility, which is deep underneath the ground levels, and this is considered as the most secure nuclear facility of Iran. How Israelis can do that? Israeli Air Force doesn't have the capability. So there comes the United States. United States have already moved its B-2 stealth bombers in Diego Garcia, and around 30% strength of the B-2 stealth bombers, the Spirit bombers, which can carry the GBU-57 bombs, which are the only available bombs on the planet which can hit a nuclear facility as down as at the level of Fordo facility of Iran. This clearly shows that there comes the role of the United States, where President Donald Trump has also indicated he's not looking at any ceasefire. He clearly indicated that what he is looking at is a complete victory. Complete victory means denuclearization of Iran. How does it happen? When it will happen? We do not know. But he has indicated a timeline that it can happen. Something big is going to happen in next week time, or maybe sooner. He also indicated that. Meanwhile, coupled with that, United States has also moved a lot of air assets in that region, and also a Boeing E-4 aircraft, which is considered as the airborne command post, which is also popularly called as doomsday plane. So this movement clearly indicates that U.S. might be not directly engaged or involved in this operation right now. But yes, there is a possibility. Those plans have been presented to President Donald Trump. He is directly on. He's on it. He's involved in the planning processes. And also, let me tell you the latest update coming from the Israeli Defense Forces. Just a while ago, they have announced that they have warned people in Arak area, which is also one of the nuclear facility of Iran. They have advised people in Arak to leave that town, leave that city, because there's going to be a widespread damage in that city.